So today I want to talk to you about Spirea. Oftentimes people think Spirea just get humongous and they shy away from using them in the landscape. No longer do all the varieties of Spirea get 4 to 5 feet. You do not have to be scared to use them. So Spireas in general like full sun to part sun, and most of the newer varieties stay smaller, stay much more compact. Most varieties only get about 2 to 3 foot tall and wide, so don't be afraid to try to use them. Add that color into your landscape. I narrowed it down to a few of my favorites to show you. This first one is called Spirea Big Bang Double Play. The best part about this plant was the spring foliage. When it first started to emerge in the spring, the foliage was a bright orange. So imagine to have that almost like fall color in the spring. It was really something to see. Then all summer is this chartreuse foliage with a pink flower. Now in general, when Spireas are done flowering, take hedge clippers to them and give them a good haircut. It keeps them nice and tight and it'll force another flower. So it's really pretty. You can group Spirea in a foundation planting, or you can plant them on their own if you just want to splash a color. They also work great in perennial borders. Another variety that I brought in is called Lil Flirt, and I just love the name. I think it's adorable. This plant only gets about 1.5 to 2 feet tall and wide, has more green foliage, and then it gets a pink flower on it. And same thing with all the other Spireas, make sure they get plenty of water, full sun to part sun, and trim them when they're done flowering. The third Spirea that I want to show you is Double Play Doozie. Again, the names just crack me up. This variety only gets about 2 to 3 foot tall and wide at the most. Full sun to part sun, prune it when it's done flowering, make sure it gets plenty of water. This variety, the flower never goes to seed, so it actually flowers a lot more than any of the other varieties of Spirea. And that magenta flower I think is really pretty. And the leaves, when they push out new growth, they have a red tint to them. So again, foliage color, pretty low maintenance, make sure they get plenty of sun and plenty of water, and you can have Spirea in your landscape with no problem at all. So don't shy away from using Spirea. It's just about using the right plant for the right place. And if you have any questions, you know where to come. You come out and see us at Nature's Corner.